What up, YouTube world? Yes, YouTube world. Said I'd make this video in the last video. So, go picture by picture through what I got for, video from... I'm trying to think as I play my Simpsons tap out. Again, if you have not played this game, do not. It is beyond addicting. Anyway, I'll go through the pictures. It was nice until the guy sat there in front, but it wasn't like a jumbo comic book dude. Romantic cowboys. That's Rhett Titus under the mask there. Spoiler alert. Paco and Danny Aaron, I think. And that's really... You can see who the victors were. This guy, Danny Dugan from Winnipeg. He's got like the Kurt Hennig gimmick. And Mark Briscoe. He's got the, you can see he's got the Hennig signet. It's almost like if Sean Stasiak and Kurt Hennig had a kid, this is what he would look like. Out on the floor, Briscoe came out, and I think it was a tornado DDT, a hip toss off the top, little what for back and forth. Briscoe the victor, Bruiser, and I'm a huge Silas Young fan. Huge Silas Young fan. Just everything about him screams wrestling. He's got like the Stone Cold knee brace. He's got the old Stone Cold sort of Rick Rude Hennig in the face. War Machine, I'm a big fan of theirs, obviously for the beards. They're a pretty decent team. And how can you not like somebody with a beard that looks like that? That'd be a nice one, hopefully. I wish Ray Rowe was a little on either side of Hanson there, but that'd be a nice picture to actually print off an 8x10, hopefully get them all to autograph it. This dude looks like a tub of goo, but the couple matches I've seen him in before this were whatever. Holy fuck, he impressed me. It was again impressive. One of the best matches of the night, and I had very low expectations coming into it. And there's my boy Dalton Castle. Saw him up in Canada for the first time, and oh, love ACH though too. Wish they'd push him to the fucking moon. Little flamboyant style, that of like a Lanny Poffo. Right there, these guys, little minions. Crowds chanting "fan up," play off of the Briscoes' "man up." Action was right in front of us, so it's good, nice to get some clear pictures. You see him sweating. It was hot as fuck in there. ACH got the win, which is awesome. Matt Taven, big fan of his. Michael Elgin, becoming a bigger and bigger fan of his. There's one douche nozzle off to our right. Mike and I are right, who just kept on fucking the whole time. Oh, Taven, you suck, you suck. Elgin, you suck. Taven just went up to him. He's like, go back to Japan. He's like, I'm gonna. And you know what? I'm gonna fucking make money there, and you're gonna spend money to see me here. And he just shut up, finally. Maria Kanellis, who used to be in WWF with Mike Bennett. Some interesting angles. Big fan of Bennett too. I don't know, he's Eric Young, but a better wrestler and more charisma. Will Ferreira, another guy I'm big on. Cheeseburger, who I don't give really two shits about. And then Moose with Stokely Hathaway, which meant no Veda Scott, which is a sad day for me. Wearing the cheeseburger hat. Moose, Bennett. Bennett. Of course, I missed the best part of her right there, but I'm trying to remember who won this. Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, which the crowd was going wild at the beginning. Well, the whole match are going wild, but it was like the "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks" type thing with those two guys. I mean, they're smiling, they're breaking character. They're just like, you could stop at any time, and it wasn't gonna happen. Jay Lethal, who I'm a massive mark. Right here's the shirt I bought for the guy that was in an accident. So he's got his Young Bucks Super Kick Party shirt. Truth Martini and Jay Lethal. Just such a huge Jay Lethal fan. Just a huge. That's a great picture. I hope he comes back in November. When I get that at 8x10 and have him autograph that. Because I fucking love that picture. This one's nice, but there. Everybody seemed to love the shirt I wore too, the Landstorm shirt. Jay Briscoe, nice picture there. ODB, who's from the cities. The after party was at her bar in St. Louis Park, which we didn't go to. We're just beat. It was a incredibly long night the night before at Josh's. It's the latest I've stayed up in ages. So it was a mixed tag match. And they finally, somebody came over by us. So they're doing the old running around the ring thing, and Lethal hit Briscoe. Guy's head in front of me, that was awesome. And that was the time I think Micah went to the bathroom, so perfect timing. End of the match. Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and the man everybody pretty much came to see, but really didn't see too much of in this match. AJ Styles. Some dude's like, we want a headlock. That's what you got, triple headlock. Here's near the end, I believe. Everybody's getting like triple submissions in. AJ I knew wouldn't figure in there for the decision, and he didn't. So here's one picture. It was like, what, $20 for an auto and a picture with each guy. I'm not passing that up. I passed it up in fucking Canada, and I'm ruining that day. So there's Dave and AJ Styles. He's got the picture right there. You'll see in a moment. Dalton Castle, caressing the beard. Again, the Landstorm shirt. Drew oohs and ahs. Even this guy couldn't look away. And then Jay Lethal. Just a huge mark for him. When he was in Special K, I didn't know why he was in Special K. When Ring of Honor pretty much first started. Love the Black Machismo gimmick. Didn't really like him as a face, though. When he turned heel, that sealed the deal. Back to square one. So, they had 3D well, they had more than 3, but of course they didn't have the shit from Toronto. They had the stuff from Philadelphia a couple days before. They didn't have the Toronto stuff. So pissed. Was so ready to drop the money on it. They only have 3 of the $5 ones, though. Not happy. Glory by Honor 12 from Chicago in October 2013. On here, besides Darkness, Mark Briscoe against Silas Young, Jimmy Jacobs versus Adam Page. I might have said Adam Cole. Did I? It is Adam Cole. There's too many guys with the same name. Steen versus Mike Bennett. Tommaso Ciampa against Jesse Sorensen, who was in TNA for a while. Outlaw Inc., Eddie Kingston and Homicide against Adrenaline Rush, ACH and Tadarius Thomas. Paul London versus Roderick Strong. Everybody knows how much of a London fan I am, him and Kendrick. Adam Cole, Matt Taven, and Fish and Riley versus Elgin, Jay Lethal, and CNC Wrestle Factory, Caprice Coleman and Cedric Alexander. Bonuses on Disc 2, Romantic Touch versus Will Ferrara, Mischief versus Casey Ray, interviews with Briscoe, Outlawing, Fish and Briscoe. Again, $5 for that. You're not going to pass that up. Here's from Road to the Best in the World 2014. Red Dragon against the Briscoes. Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa. Silas Young versus ACH. Elgin versus Bennett. Jay Lethal versus the Romantic Touch. BJ Whitmer versus Caprice Coleman. Thank God we didn't have to see Whitmer. Oh, I fucking hate him. I'm glad he's been in the business this long, but ugh. Just... It's falling asleep time when I hear him. Cedric Alexander versus Tadarius Thomas. And then Ethan Gabriel Owens versus Zizou Madux. I have no fucking clue what that means. Bonus. Briscoe's training. Promo with Ciampa. Lethal Martini post-event. Pre-show match. Danny Adams versus Marco Gonzalez. And night 2. Adam Cole versus the 6-man scramble winner, and the 6-man scramble is Matt Taven, ACH, Cedric Alexander, Caprice Coleman, Kyle O'Reilly, and Silas Young. Elgin versus Jacobs. Jacobs now is writing for WWE. Delirious versus Michael Bennett. Jay Lethal and Truth Martini issue an open challenge for the ROH TV title. Briscoes versus the Decades Whitmer and Thomas. Bobby Fish versus the Romantic Touch. Ciampa versus Ethan Gabriel Owens. Bonus Adam Cole and Michael's journey to best in the world. And the Briscoes and fans post match. So again, $15 for that. $25 for this shirt. And to add to the collection for Naomi, Dalton Castle. Naomi, eat your heart out. My boy, Jay Lethal. Yeah, he was pretty excited with the the Lance Storm shirt. He's just like, that's awesome. And same with AJ. He's like, is that a Lance Storm shirt you're wearing? Like, questioning him. Again, nobody else is going to have one. He's like, wow, you're right about that. And then, I'll show you a video on YouTube. which Micah and I are in. It's a recap from the Hopkins event that they did after the match. Here's after the match.
This is Stokely Hathaway, and we are here live in Hopkins.
That's the manager, Moose.
Now, let's interview the #1 contender for the Ring of Honor World Championship, Roddy. Tell us how you feel, brother. How do I feel? I said it once and I'll say it again. Every day until July 24th.
There's Dave. There's Micah.
The best wrestler in the world.
Oh,
and I take your Ring of Honor World title. Thank you, Roddy. You heard the man. Roddy is on a path of destruction. Death before dishonor. July 24th.
throwing up the West Side sign. West Side.
Ring of Honor champion, Jay Lethal. So let's recap tonight's show. So we had Dalton Castle versus ACH. Again, that was phenomenal. We also had Beer City Bruiser and Silas Young go against War Machine. And the highlight of that match was Beer City Bruiser climbing to the top and hitting a crazy frog splash. It was great. It was phenomenal. And then we saw
Giving the shocker.
Jay Lethal, the
Shocker symbol. Between the pink one and the stink.
tag with Truth Martini against Jay Briscoe and ODB 130 Briscoe. The Briscoes walked out victorious. It's gonna be
And these cats want to leave. I'm just sitting there. I'm all excited.
You can catch us every single Wednesday on Destination America.
The Lance Storm shirt. Yeah, buddy. Micah there.
Hey guys, what do you think about the show?
And that's it.
Great, right?
That's it for the super team.
Hey, this is Stokely Hathaway. This is the post-show recap. We'll see you guys later.
So there it is. If you like the update, great. If you don't, fuck it. November 14th, back in Hopkins. I plan on going. I think Micah plans on going. Hopefully his knee will be better by then. So there it is. Excitement, fun. That's gonna be tough to top this one. It will be tough. I don't know who's gonna come, who's gonna go, what they got planned, but I think that something is going on that will be. It'll probably be by that Glory by Honor weekend, so we'll probably have another decent run of matches. Hope you enjoyed, folks. If not, check out Ring of Honor, even Destination America, even if you have to buy a DVD on eBay. Look for either something new, something old, just watch it, give it a shot. You want wrestling that's actual legit wrestling, legit as in we're not sitting out there talking for 45 minutes. Then you get to a match that's 3 minutes. Then you have like one match in the night out of 3 hours that's like a good match, and everything else is absolute hot fucking garbage. Give it a chance. It's ECW basically without a lot of the violence. So if you saw like their or WCW's Luchador with Mysterio, Benoit, Jericho type matches, the cruiserweights. So if you haven't watched it, take a peek. If you don't like wrestling, I don't know why you've watched this video this long, but more power to you. Take her easy, YouTube. She's easy. Take her twice.